What is up guys, Joe here, welcome back to my channel, and today we are back with stage 5 of PINOT'S Redemption Tour here on PCM 2020, and as you can see, more of a flat one today. I would say pretty much for a mass sprint. We're going from gap to Privas. We do have a few mountain points and an intermediate sprint, but probably on paper the easiest stage of this race so far. Let's see how this unfolds. So the stage gets underway as you can see, and I would like to give Matthew Ladanu a go in the break today so he can attack early on. A few guys following as you can see. Let's see what this man can do up the road today. So here is something I have found already with PCM 20. It is so difficult to get in the breakaway. The peloton pace so hard, even with just a few riders up the road. So it seems they'll let Michael Share and Ladanu up the roads. But with Simmons and a few others attacking, they were pacing so hard right there. And so it looks like it could well be a two-man adventure up the road today with Ladanu and Michael Share. 3 minutes on this group already. So we have just had a small fall behind, however, we do seem to have a withdrawal as Sebastian Schomburger steps out of the race. Alright then, we're coming into the final 100k right here. Still 3 minutes for this group. Pretty much no chance for these two guys right here. And to be honest, it's not a big issue as Demare is sitting, waiting and ready to go today. Alright then, we have had another fall and you can see Heinrich Hausler is going to leave the race as well, sadly. And some bigger riders down this time with Geraint Thomas, the Brit in 7th place at the moment, is behind already. And I do assume that Ineos will drop back to help him. And what does that mean to the tempo in this group? Let's take a look to the fronts. And as you can see, Jumbo-Visma, Bora, UAE really up the tempo right now in an attempt to make this really difficult for Ineos to get back in. So we are now approaching this intermediate sprint as you can see. I think we'll just follow the wheels with Demare, see what we can do using that tactic. Less than 2 minutes up to this group now. Ladanu gonna have to up the tempo. We'll go maybe 70. No chance, like I mentioned, for this group. Anyhow, let's look to Demare, and I think we can go pretty much right now. 1.5k to go. I've gone a little early with Demare versus Caleb Ewan, and we get, I believe, 4th place behind these two guys at the front. So just 1 point behind Wout van Aert right now. And we have had a pretty interesting move here. The pace in the peloton obviously drops, and Niels Eckhoff trying to join these guys up the road, and I'll be willing to wait for him, to be honest. Would be helpful to have someone else up here. So I haven't really done any pulling with Ladanu, and Niels Eckhoff trying to join these two guys at the fronts. I mean, we still have just 2 minutes on the peloton, but I think our chances with Eckhoff in this group would be much improved. However, he seems to have nothing left at this stage. And so we do have some mountain points available right here. Michael Share going pretty early with almost 2k to go as well. And he stops, okay, with 1k to go. Goes again, I'll follow him again. And we're going to have to sprint past him right now if we can. And we will do so very easily. I mean, we're not really competing for this with Ladanu. However, a few more points right there. Let's try and continue pacing over the top, but still 50k to go right now. So 23k to go in this stage. Michael Share unwilling to work now, and with 40 seconds back to this group, I think we will try a little attack with Ladanu, see if we can get away, see if we can drop Share right here and maybe take that final mountain point, although that seems pretty difficult right now as you can see. And so it does seem Matthew Ladanu is stronger than Share in this one. And with just 30 seconds back to the peloton, hopefully we can hold on for this point right here. A little rewards for staying out the longest out of the two riders. And so 500 meters to the top of this climb, Ladanu will take it ahead of the peloton. And at this stage, we may as well wait for this group. Good ride by the Frenchman today. Let's now focus on Arnaud Demare. So 12k to go in this stage, and UAE setting a very hard tempo. They have been the ones pacing all day as well. So I assume Gaviria really keen to bring this one in for a sprint. You can see Kung looking very nice right there in the polka dot jersey as we race into the final 10k. Need to try and make sure Reichenbach is keeping Pinot and Gaudu to the front, which he's doing just about okay for now, whilst Madouar driving Kung, Thomas and Demare to the front of this group. So I'll try and pace 84 with Reichenbach. That should keep Pinot in a decent position, even 85. But let's focus on the front of the race right now. Thomas can use his energy, so can Demare, maybe at 5.5k to go. That should just about be okay. And of course, it's quite steep, I mean, for a mass sprint. Probably 2.5%. It's really a false flat to the line, so we need to try and hold it as long as possible before sprinting right here. However, 3.3k to go. Madouar can now go up to 95, maybe too early for 99. In fact, we'll go with Kung on 99 at this stage into the final 2.5k because it does flatten off just a little bit after this little kink right here. Kung can sprint, 1.5k to go, so can Reichenbach. Thomas into the final kilometre. Demare in the perfect position, sprinting for the line, and Arnaud Demare with a wonderful victory on stage 5 of the Tour de France. What a lead out by Thomas and the rest. Pinot should stay in the front group, so a very successful stage right here. That is what you call dominating a sprint. What a lead out by the team, and Demare was there to deliver in the end. So really a transitional stage for the day with regards to the GC. However, we deliver our first stage win of the race. I do believe Demare has had a first, a second and a third already at this race. What a race the Frenchman is having on home soil. And you can see pretty much no gaps throughout the peloton, so it does seem that anomaly from stage 1 was just an anomaly with that time gap in the mass sprints. Lilian Calmejean holds on to yellow for another day. And if we take a look ahead to stage 6, which will of course be taking place tomorrow, we have yet another mountain stage in this crazy first week of the Tour de France. And so if you enjoyed this one today, drop a like on the video, subscribe to my channel if you are new, and I will catch you guys in the next one.